Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Amawan from the GMS Lions Den Camp. Coming at you guys with another lesson. Hope it's edifying to you, Akim, and to you, Aquas as well, and to the children as well. But before I get into it, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Kahalayimlah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Quadash, Ma'amaf. And I want to do a double honors to the apostles of GMS and the elders as well, and my elders as well. Salutation to you brothers that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And my lesson today is basically on our people who hear the word, hear the truth of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, and fall away from it. All right. The ones who hear it and don't hold on to it, that doesn't cleave onto it, all right, and then just let it fall away. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is Mark chapter 4, verse 14. It says, "The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts." All right. So with that being said, for the people who have a chance to hear the words, the true words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, um, it's an opportunity for you to hear it, all right, for you to hearken to it. But in the midst of everything, the devil, all right, Satan, he's out to kill, steal, and destroy. All right, he's out for to to get our people, all right, to fall away from the truth, to hear, to hear other philosophies and doctrines, all right. The devil, Satan, he doesn't want us to prosper. He doesn't want us to get everlasting life with our power, all right. So he's gonna do whatever he can to pluck or to take out, what's been sown, all right. So it says, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. Alright, so I'm gonna go to John 4 and 14. Alright. So this is John 10 and 10. Alright. So it says the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. It says, I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. All right. So Yahweh Shai, he says that the thief is here. Satan is here to steal, kill, and destroy. All right. That they might have life. So Yahweh Shai said, Shalaki, I'm gonna go back. It says the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. So Satan is out to get us, all right? It says, I am come that they might have life. So Yahweh Shai says he is him that have come that they might have life, all right? And that they might have it more abundantly, all right? So with that being said, Yahweh Shai, his spirit, he is here, all right? His spirit is dwelling on the earth, and he said he's come unto the lost sheep of Israel, all right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He has come unto us, all right, to spread his God, spread his truth, all right, unto us from the Father, all right. But our people, they hear it, right? But by them being accustomed to this world, all right, and following after the ways of this world, it causes that person not to cleave onto the truth fully 100%, all right, because they still got wicked ways and different things of that in their life still, all right. So I'm gonna go back to Mark. So this is Mark chapter 4, verse 16. It says, and these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness. All right. It says, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. So the ones who have heard this word, all right, they're like the ones who have heard this word, right, and it has fell away from it, all right, or have allowed this the devil, the adversary, to come into, you know what I'm saying, to come in and take out, you know what I'm saying, what they was putting into their hearts or into their minds, all right. So they're like to be on a stony ground, all right, not a solid foundation, all right. So for it says, Shalak, it says, who when they have heard the word immediately receive it with gladness. So when they first heard the word, all right, they received it with gladness. They received it. It was joyful. All right, it was happy. All right. But if we go down to 17, it says, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. All right. So by them hearing this word, and you know, and allowing the devil to come in and take on, what's theirs, because by us having this truth, no man can take us away from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So for you to allow Satan to come in, and have him distract you, to have that word plucked up from out your spirits, from out your bodies, all right, and then for you to get offended, all right, by this word, all right, by an affliction or a persecution, going through hard times, the scripture says, prepare thy soul for temptation if you come to serve the Lord. All right, so we gotta prepare ourselves to know, that these things are going to come to pass. All right, so every day it's not gonna be enjoyable or lovely. All right, we're gonna have some bad days, we're gonna have some good days, but most of all, we're gonna have some bad days. All right, but it's just testing our faith and testing our spirits. All right, with the purification of the fire of Yahweh Shem Yahushua words, and all right. But look, it says, verse 17, it says, and have no root in themselves. So they're not rooted in this truth. All right. It says, but for a time, and afterward, when affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And these are they which are sown among thorns, Shalaki, such as hear the word. All right. It says, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things enter in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. All right. So by them hearing the word, and having that distraction come and take it out, pluck it out from them. All right. And also having the care of this world, because when you having the care of this world, and having these lustful things or wants for different things of this world. All right, like it says in the scripture, deceitfulness of the riches. You want to be rich, you want to be somebody in this world, when in this world this is not a time to be somebody. Shalaki, as far as like being a big top dog, because we still in captivity right now. So this is not our time for us to be in a prideful or in a being glorified in the say, because like I said, we in captivity. All right. So this is not our rest. So right now we are doing the will and the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All we here to do is work. All right, work, feed our, feed our soul from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. So it says, in the cares, verse 19, it says, in the cares of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things enter in, choke the word. All right. So being cleaved onto this earth, onto this world, onto this wicked world. All right, and these different philosophies and these different idols, these different ways of life. All right, it's choking the word. All right, it's basically you're putting yourself to death by cleaving onto these things and not cleaving onto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, and I'm gonna go back to John 4:14. It says, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. All right. So with that being said, whoso drinketh of this word, all right, these words, the true words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the water. Whoso taketh in the water, cleave unto it, all right, shall never thirst again, shall never want again, all right. But the water, he says, but the water that I shall give him shall be in a well of water, spring up into everlasting life. So hearing this word, receiving this word, consuming this word is gonna give you life, man. All right. But cleaving onto this world, you basically sowing the seed of death. All right. You building yourself a death by cleaving onto this world, man. So I'm gonna go back. It says, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things enter in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. All right. So what's being unfruitful? Not doing the willing of the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. And then also, with this water giving us everlasting life, it produces fruit. All right. It produces good fruit. All right. The fruit that we can spread to our brothers and sisters, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right. So that when you receive those good waters, those waters produces a well, a well of waters, all right, that flows out from our bellies, all right, which can produce good fruit, all right. So that means we need to be separated from this world. All right, we need to be set apart from this world, because being a part of this world, all right, is not the way. All right, it's not the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's an abomination. All right, so you don't want to put yourself in the world to become an abomination. All right, and this is the last scripture. This is Mark 4:20. It says, "And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it, and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some in 100. All right. So when you receive this water, this everlasting life, all right, when you receive this water, you are basically being sown on good ground, that solid foundation, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right. So it says, such as hear the word, the men of the Lord, the children of Israel that's hearing and that's hearkening unto the word, unto his word, and receive it, all right, and retain it, all right, bring forth fruit, all right. So for in order us to bring forth fruit, all right, we have to have the spirit of Hamashiach, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in our spirits, all right, for us to push out that good fruit, to push out that good water, all right. And with that being said, I want to say call halayim la Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I want to say shalom to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity, and double honors again to the elders. I'm shalakim to the apostles and the elders as well. And with that being said, shalom.